Okay, start streaming. Chrome. Okay, so that's a little better. Ugh, don't even have a thumbnail. I don't even have time. Ugh. Drop that in downloads, close enough. Let's use this image off Google. save. Not even the right aspect ratio. How is everybody? Gonna be fixing some joycons today. It's gonna be fun, hopefully. I'm hoping it'll be fun. Aloha, which is I, with my horrible thumbnail that I just stole off Google Images. Quiet. I'm quiet? Hold on. Boop. Hello. Am I no longer quiet? Hello, Mr. Goldrunner. Nice to see you again. Today, as you can see by the fact there's Joy-Cons here, and I'm throwing bits of rubber around my room, we're fixing some Joy-Cons. But the package kind of came pre-exploded, so just tried. Why do they send you so many of these? So many. Ugh. Okay, this is what we were actually here for. It's these and these. So this set of screwdrivers and tools, these little plastic capsules hold the actual joysticks. Ugh. It's like these are like resealable, but like they're sealed closed, and there's no like pull tabs. Summer Games Fest is on. That's cool. I'm hoping we get a Summer Direct. Yes, this will finally be a live stream where I don't dox myself. It's not a looking for scum on the. Oh my god, these are really low quality compared to the last set I had. Look at that. The rubber's just like doing its own thing up in here. Okay. That'll be handy. That'll be handy. These are annoying. Stop sending me more of them every time I order them. Those are what we need. They'll be handy for the ribbon cables, which I hate, and a paintbrush. Yeah, like, they do look like toy screwdrivers. I do have more of them, because they send you a set, like, literally every single time you order them. I think I've lost one of them, though. But, that doesn't matter, because see, I've still got these ones here, which are, if you can't tell, they're exactly the same. Because I buy the same kit every time, because it's usually pretty high quality. They do look like toy screwdrivers. You're right, Alfie. They genuinely do. Which one should we start with? Yeah, they've definitely changed the look of City Skies since the last update. I kinda... Oh wow, that just broke off. Oh, they are different. These ones are more orange. I think they somehow made them worse quality than these. Because if you look, these ones are more... I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but this one's more like reddy, whether these are kind of orangey, jadey looking. We'll do right Joy-Con first. Okay. Just put these there. Okay. I need to get my stupid thing out. Where is it? Where's the stupid thing? I don't know where it is. Why do I have so many stupid things? Okay, I have no clue where the stupid thing is at. So, we'll just do about it. It's fine. Yeah, a little teensy bit darker. There's not much in it, but it is a little cheaper from what I gathered. Okay, I can't find the thing that does the screw organisers. But there's one stick. Focus! There we are, that's one stick. And there's the other. So, yeah. We'll use these little things as screw organisers. This isn't a particularly hard repair. It's just fiddly, which is the annoying part. I'm going to use these new ones. Oh wow, they are not as good. Even the printing's like messed up. Focus. Focus. If I have to I'm trying to show you guys. Here, I'll just do it in the big main webcam. See the printing? It is dumb that it needs repairing at all. Because it shouldn't. Stuff shouldn't joycon drift. Joycon drift shouldn't be an issue, and it's been... I had joycon drift first year, and when I was like, man, I hope this doesn't become a big problem. I didn't expect to be sitting here. Unscrew. I'm going to use the old ones I had. The new ones are way worse quality. I didn't expect to be sitting here a few years later, still fixing Joy-Cons. I need to do it on camera. Because there's a lot of ribbon cables and it's fiddly and annoying. Ugh. So, you guys, if you stick around, you're actually going to see me just be like, oh, what the hell is this? Just like, constantly. The disassembly is fine. The reassembly gets me just... Ugh. Ribbon cables. I hate them. My two great pains in life are crafting systems in games that shouldn't have crafting systems. And ribbon cables. Okay, so if you've never opened them before, they're a little bit tough to get into. But if you've got like one of these plastic spudger things like this, it's really easy. I'm great at taking stuff apart. I just need a hammer. Yeah, if you don't need to put it back together, then a hammer works perfectly fine. That's all I'm saying. There we are. Our first ribbon cable. So this is gonna be kind of awkward. Biz William Docks Ting. Okay. There we are. This is gonna be a better angle, I think. I'd be a great surgeon. Yes, definitely. You would. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is unplug the battery. But this wire, this is like one of the biggest pain points for me. Because if the battery goes, that is a considerably harder fix. There we go. So now the battery, that's unplugged. Boom. Haha, good prank, bro. Just hope we nuked his entire family. America to Britain after the big old bombings with the nukes. Ugh. There we go. That's the first of this bit. If these cables break, you basically have to just stop the repair and buy more stuff. Nintendo doesn't make it particular. This one's wonky. Look at this. It's not straight, it's like curved. These are cast so cheaply. Hold on, I've got a little leather thing that's got my actual decent screwdrivers in it. It's like this little hybrid stream. UK families, I thought this was a Joy-Con live stream. Hybrid stream. Yeah, so we're gonna pivot the focus of the channel to blowing up families. Gonna get cancelled by YouTube real quick. Hold on. Okay. This should make this repair considerably easier if I got out the right screwdriver. I don't know if I have though. Yes, yes we have. Okay. I think that's all of those screws, so I'm going to close the lid on that and put that over there. So basically what we're doing now is we're detaching this plastic bit, because this metal bit here is the stick. These are considerably older Joy-Cons. We're attracting the moderator bots already. God. Yeah. So this is the battery sled. We just have to get rid of that first. So we can detach this ribbon cable here, which is the rail for charging and all that. We still not free? Ugh. Some of the screws in here are magnetized, some of them aren't. So my Splatoon Joy-Con pair, those ones weren't magnetized. But this yellow one here, this one was. This one is. So it just depends what batch you get, I suppose. I'm trying not to block the camera, well, not breaking things. There we go. Okay, now this has its own set of ribbon cable, which is even thinner. It's like a weird Joy-Con sandwich. Right, let me get this piece of plastic out the way. Right, there we go. That's that bit gone. And now to get this bit gone, so you can see what I'm doing. Come on. There we go. We got it out. Okay, so the actual thing itself, hold on, let me zoom in. So as you can see here, it's held on with 2 Phillips screws. Ribbon cables are just the hidden pressure plates of electronics. Yes, they are, and they need to stop and go home because I hate them so much. I really do. A lot of this is me going to be to show it. I should retitle this, William shows off the top of his forehead. Well, your gamepad didn't have drift, 3DS didn't have drift, so why does the Joy-Con have crippling drift? That's a good question, because it's not just the Joy-Cons anymore. It's the DualSense, whatever they're called, DualSense 5, or are they just DualSense? So I know the DualShock number went up with the console, but I don't know if the DualSense is, or if they just said, yeah, this is a whole new thing now. I don't know. Where are those tweezers? You could tell this is an older one because it doesn't have the foam. Hold on, let me widen this shot. The newer ones have got foam under here, which... He's showing his forehead, ban him. Yeah, BizBox forehead reveal. But, yeah, now we've got this ribbon cable out, we can just attach these screws. This is better than the one we had. So now, it's all Phillips inside. Put that over there. So, this button is literally held in by the top bit of plastic. So, be careful and don't lose it like I did. Now to remove the first stick. Like I said, the taking it apart bit, that's not the hard part. It's the putting it back together. Putting it back together is the worst. Because these ribbon cables are just fiddly. Just really, really fiddly. Ugh. Look at all the gunk on that. All the crap. There's so much gunk on this. Okay, this is a broken one. It's gone. I don't ever want to see its ugly ass again. Okay, this one's a little more tense than this one. They're both kind of tense, but I'm going to put this... Ooh. Which one's less tense? This one's less tense. I mean, the ones I buy are pretty good. I've never had any of the sticks in the ones I've replaced drift. But also, I use my Pro Controller a lot. So, whether or not that has anything to do with it, I don't know. Right, let's get the ribbon cable in before we screw it, because this way we have a little bit more flexibility. Go in. Go in, please. I always find ribbon cables are just ever so slightly too long. Like, every single time. There we go. That was an easy in. Okay. Brilliant. So, there are people who make Joy-Cons that supposedly don't drift, But these claim that they don't drift. I personally haven't been able to test it though. Like, this is only my 4th time. Yeah, supposedly. But these ones are cheaper ones I've got off Amazon. So, when I do like repairs for other people, I typically buy, because I've done more repairs for other people than I've done for myself. But when I do repairs for other people, I do buy more expensive sticks than these ones. But these are the ones I buy when I'm just chucking it together for myself. Okay. So, the reassembly begins. There we go. We'll unclip that for a minute. If I remember correctly, this one's one of the more fiddly ones. This is where I start getting frustrated with the project. Ah, that went in surprisingly easy. Right. Now the bottom. The part you can't do with a hammer. Reinserting a ribbon cable is actually the worst part of anything tech related. But, I mean, I did do this in college for a bit, so... Okay, that is back together. Now it's you. You have one more ribbon cable to insert. Thinking about it, it probably would have been easier if I hadn't put that plastic bit back in. Already. Thought I got it in then. This one's annoying because it's not actually a slot, it just kind of rests on it. Ah! Ugh, I wish. It's not first try. Cables, I hate you. I've shrunk. Joycon repair stream. Be like me literally losing my mind on this stupid ribbon cable. Come on, close. It's in place. Yes! We got it in! We got it in. It's in. We did it. We did it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I mean, now is the easiest time to plug the battery in, but we're not done plugging cables and shit in. Hold on. I am going to flip this out the way while I plug both the rail ribbon cables. Quick interesting fact about Joy-Cons is this little flippy bit here, this is the antenna. This is what carries all your like Wi-Fi signals, your gyro. It's really cool. This is your rumble motor, then this is your IR camera, but you can tell that by the outside anyway. This is a lot of the talking. Yeah. This is just a spring that holds off a little bit of plastic and presses that button down. In case you can't tell, I'm stalling putting another ribbon cable in. That was the easiest ribbon cable putting in I've ever had on a Joy-Con. To be fair, the right side is the easier one because they're not the same internally. Like, chips are in different places and stuff like that. My dad bought me this screwdriver as a present. It was a really nice present. He's hard to buy for, but I think that's something that is for fathers in general, and that I think I've bought him something nice for Father's Day. I don't know. I grew up in just such a normal household. In quotation marks, I mean. Man, it's a weird place, but like, from the outside it looks very normal, you know? Oh my god. And ironically, Joy-Con repair just makes me just talk for like 80 billion years. Ugh. So, yeah. How I see it is that life is constantly trying to tread you down. Nobody trusts normal though. Nobody is truly... Bro, you live with Edward. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's normal. Yeah. Right. Did you know these batteries are very similar to what's in the 3DS? Like, if you like plug it into a 3DS, you can power a 3DS off it. Okay. I don't really want to use metal on the charging pin. There we go. Now, put that in. What we have to do now is properly route this wire. Okay, so you go in. I'm going to zoom in on this. This bit here, just there, is like the connection hub for everything. Yeah, how I see it, life is like always constantly trying to tread you down, and like your family is the bit that, it's family and friends, like keep you up and alive, if you get what I mean. I mean, I don't know if I would be doing what I do today without my family. And yeah, sure, I drive them insane, and but I kind of feel like that's kind of my job, is to drive them insane. Let's zoom out. Oh yeah, Joy-Con's closed. Now I've just got to screw it together. It actually all kind of clicks together, so in theory you don't actually need to screw all the screws in. But I do every time. This kit actually came with like replacement screws, and I think the replacements are Phillips. No, the replacements are Y-tip, though I may use this like little bag of screws. Oh, my hair's in my face. Screw it together. Yeah. Very wise. No, I'm incredibly stupid. I mean, anyone who's ever watched the BizBox knows that. We're pushing to like 100 subscribers right now. The main reason I want to get to 100 is because this is bent. Look at that. It's curved. Then plop it in the system. Screw it together and plop it in the system. Yeah. I mean, look at this. It's just like bent. It's really shitty quality. They are terrible. I'm just using the one I got from my old kit. But they like send you so much random garbage, like poor stuff to put on your controllers. Ugh. Oh no. I kind of genuinely enjoy fixing electronics. It's one of the things I enjoy doing the most. I built a 2DS out of broken 2DSs for my brother. And then, surprise, surprise, parts you get from broken DSs probably don't have the best working literal jelly screwdriver. Yeah, they're such shit quality. They really are. No, the screw! It plopped off. It's left. Don't go. Yeah, the reason I don't put the new screws in is because they're like really horrible quality. So when you go to reopen it again, it just strips it. Whether if you put the original screws back in, they're actually really decent quality, so they just stay in and you can just keep using them. There's no need to like change your screws unless like you lose one, which is the only reason I would swap them out. But it is a little ridiculous that like a £70 product with all this electronics in is just being chucked away constantly. pretty smart though. I'd never be able to make a DS out of broken ones. Yeah, it was a challenge, to say the least. Right. I'm thinking we just put a little red cover over it. I've got a blue and a red one, so like it'll be a bit like that. What do you think? I feel like the I don't know. It doesn't look as good as I was expecting it to. I had this whole thing in my head about it'd be like, oh yeah, that'll be really cool, but nah, it just doesn't quite look good. Right. Next one. It comes with a suction cup, but like the suction cup is terrible. Like it doesn't stick properly. See? What the hell are you gonna do with that? Trash. Actual trash. The blue one looked like a clown. Yeah, the blue one did look like a clown. I'll give you that one. Okay. On to the next one. Is assuming the right screwdriver? Yeah, it is. Doesn't feel right. Let's use this one. It comes with two sizes of the Y screw thing. And honestly, they're all kind of shit. You can tell a Joy-Con that's never been opened the moment you start trying to open the screws. Because if a Joy-Con hasn't been opened before, the screws are so much stiffer. And they never go back together to the same tightness at all. I'm trying to keep my hand out the way, but it's not always the easiest. It's a little easier once you're inside. Is the music okay, by the way? I can turn it up if it's too quiet. We're nearly in. Okay. Damn, what site subscription? It does fit the vibe. The thing about the live streams is it's just me having fun. Oh my god. It's my dog. She's gone again. I was gonna turn the camera, but she's so small you can't see her. Molly! No, she's doing her own thing. Molly! I don't think she's coming. Oh! She's here! Hello! No, don't sit down on my foot. Come say hi. The harbinger of socks. You are? I love you too. Ah. Say, look, it's you. Look, it's you. Doesn't care. She's off. Oh. She's off to get more socks. Bye. Alright, everyone lock your socks away. She's coming for them. She steals everyone's socks. I think that might be her first actual appearance, like in video. Like it's usually just photos of her on the Discord. Okay, let's get into this Joy-Con. There we go. I will eat your soul. See what I mean about just being a slightly different internal layout? Like this foam here, which is kind of cool. These batteries do have sticky bits in them sometimes. There we go. Battery is disarmed. Mimic Joy-Cons. Yeah, mimic Joy-Cons. They're not the same, like, internally, which kind of bugs me. Because I can never remember. Yeah, see, the other one had 3 screws, one there, and one there. Well, this one's got these screws, and then these 2 here are screws that hold the battery plate in. It's like a completely different screw layout. Okay, those are all the outside screws. I do have a screw organizer, but it's inside of like a red lockbox. It's meant for coins, I believe. But I couldn't find it. I tried to grab it before the stream, and then I forgot about it. And then I was looking for it, and it was taking too long, so I just left it. I'm gonna rotate this so you guys can see it properly. So yeah, on this one, there's Joy-Cons inside. There's Joy-Cons inside the battery plate. There's screws in the battery plate that are just sunken down. And at first glance, you can't tell which ones hold it in and what's not. But you can see like around the ones that aren't. If you can see circuit board in them, then yeah, I suppose. I don't know if there's any harm in taking them all out.
Who will? Is my dear tonight?
No.
Okay.
Close the door. I'm live streaming, dude. And that was George. He's made his first official BizBox appearance. See, here's another thing where it differs. Is instead of being like up here, it's there and there. I'm gonna try. Yeah, you have to take this one out because it goes over the actual Joy-Con, like control stick bit, which is really annoying. You have to basically keep it out the way the whole time. But apart from that, it's fine, typically. Yeah, this kit isn't brilliant. It's more just to like make the Joy-Cons work than like to be a really high quality set of joysticks. Which, like I said, when I do it for other people, I buy more expensive ones. Funny enough, the more expensive ones typically come with less RAM. There we go. The stick, gone. They're all over there actually on my bed, but that's a whole other thing. Right. We've unscrewed it and we plopped in the joystick. I'm just making stupidity references now for no reason. Ugh. Man, it's been a day. Like, all I've done today is just edit, because this video is meant to be out tomorrow. Would prefer to have the video done basically by I prefer to have the video done by the end of about lunchtime for me, so I can get it out. So after this live stream, I'm basically going back to editing video. Brilliant, 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 guys. I dropped a screwdriver. I dropped a screw. Brilliant. Okay. Big oof. Big oof indeed, Alfie. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because that screw, quite frankly, has been absorbed into... Oh, is that it? Is that it? No. 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 That's just another screwdriver set. Ah. Damn it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, the battery plate's held on by 3 screws, which makes sense. But what we're gonna do is we're only gonna put 2 screws into the battery plate, so we can have 3 screws. So we can have 2 screws on there, holding the joycon down. It shouldn't cause any problems, as far as I'm aware. Because the battery plate actually doesn't have anything really physically attached to it. So it's not the biggest deal, it not being... Yeah, because it's the same type of screw. So I assume it will work. Like, to the point I just probably won't notice it. Ugh. Now the dreaded ribbon cable. There we go. Ribbon cables were... That's the screw. Right there. That's the screw. Okay then. Guess we're putting 3 screws into the battery tray holder thing. I guess it all worked itself out in the end. Ugh. I guess it all worked itself out. Eh? Ugh. Okay, so with all the screws in for the inside. I didn't take this one apart nearly as much because I've got way more experience putting these ones apart and together, because these ones, it's your main control stick. This moves your character. Whether this one is like for your camera and stuff. So you don't use this one as much. So these don't drift anywhere near as much as these ones. So I've done more of these ones. Which is how I've got so much of it memorized. Come on, go in, go in. There we go! Okay, boys, let's go. Let's close this thing up. Let's go. Man, just kind of grimy stuff on this one that wasn't really present in the other one. George used these as his Joy-Cons on. Because when I bought my OLED, George kind of was just left on my original Switch. Because I bought that back at launch, and I was like 13 at the time, so I didn't have a job or money. So me and my two brothers saved up, like watching trailers and Captain Nintendo Dude, if anyone remembers him. He was great. That dude waited like a month in line for the Switch, and honestly, some of the most entertaining content on YouTube was like made in like 2017, 2018. Ugh. I'd say my life is broken up into like periods of time. So there's like the Skylanders era, which was like, there's the pre-Skylanders era, then there was the Skylanders era, which was like 2011 to 2015, kind of 2016, but by 2016 I was kind of starting to drift away from the franchise. And then all throughout this I was playing Animal Crossing since 2012. So it was, Skylanders was my game I was playing on the Wii, and then I was playing Animal Crossing on my 3DS for like the longest time. I'm still playing it now in the same town, which is kind of awesome. But yeah. Oh no, it was good. And then we hit 2017, which was when I would say that like my actual like gaming kind of thing hit, which is when I was watching like C&D and a lot of the bigger Nintendo YouTubers. And I think that from then to 2019 was what I would call like the golden period of my life. I just screwed that in a little bit with like the complete wrong screwdriver. So that would, what I'd say is like the golden part of my life, where like I was clever enough to like know what I wanted to do. But I still had that like, haha, I'm like a real big child. Animal Crossing's very fun. I'm a big New Leaf fan. I didn't particularly enjoy New Horizons because it's like integral gameplay was like really limited. And then the wow, this red comes out really nice on camera. I mean, look at that. That is a nice red. And then we hit kind of, I call it the Dark Ages, but the Dark Ages were the start of something new for me, which is 2020 to, I guess, kind of mid 2021, which was like the end of high school. That was when I first, the platinum era, I'm getting to the stupidity era, and then I'd say mid 2021 onwards is kind of, I mean, my IT course didn't help. IT was kind of always putting me down, which sucked. So mid 2021, I left that. It was summer holidays. I started putting a lot more effort back into the YouTube, because I started in 2020, which was not a particularly good time. And I don't know, YouTube helped me with that. It was kind of a, like, purpose. Like, it helped me create a schedule. Little to anything new, and just kind of took stuff from the old games. 2020 was a rough year. 2020 was a horrible year. New Horizons came at a good time, but yeah. There we go. That's both pairs done. I think I'm gonna try what I did before again, but instead of like crossing the colours, I'm gonna match them, except they don't match. There we go. Wow, you can tell which of my cameras is better. The Canon DSLR, or the crappy inbuilt webcam on the laptop. The colours are just so much nicer. Yeah, 2020 was a rough year for everyone, not just like because of COVID, but like other things. Why did they give me a paintbrush? Like, I don't get it. Why a paintbrush? What does a paint... Look, it's straight up paintbrush. I kind of like the blue one. I think the blue one works quite nicely. Oh yeah, it's red equals orange. Yeah, about right. Yeah, and then after the horrible time that was 2020, mid 2021, things improved. It was summer, and I was moving on to my media course because, you know, I was enjoying summer. I made a few decent videos. The channel started actually getting a little bit more successful. Well, not exactly majorly successful. That didn't come till like a few months ago, like in my mind. But I don't know. I enjoyed a lot of what happened in the summer, and then I got the media course, and the first like 2 weeks of the media course were abysmal, honestly. I had no real friends on the course, so I was just kind of like super lonely in general. Yeah, enjoying summer, trying to forget it. IT was such a terrible time. How is this camera grainy with window light? It's not even that dark in here. I've like exposed this camera to be darker because I kind of like the darker look, like especially with the tabletop. But yeah. And then, you know, first few weeks of media were just horrible. I hated them. But then we got on to, like, I started meeting friends. I met a lot of friends. And yeah. It went from there, and we got to stupidity. Which, the first stupidity was where I think I really started enjoying media a lot. First stupidity is, it's nuts. And then stupidity 2, by end of stupidity 2, it was basically over, but, oh no. It's kind of sad that it's all kind of ended now, but it's summer. I've got a gardening job, and I'm working like mad on this YouTube while trying to get Stupidity 3 made. So yeah. How long have we been going? We've gone an hour. The stupidity ensued. Stupidity 3 coming soon. Yes. Yes, indeed. So it turns out YouTube doesn't count moderators on its concurrent viewers, which is interesting. I don't get that. Oh well. So yeah. I don't know. It's been good. We fixed these Joy-Cons, which is awesome. I'm thinking of getting rid of the red. There we are. We've got 2 blues. Like a dark and a light blue. I think I'm going to rock my Switch with that. It doesn't feel like it's been an hour. It felt kind of quick. It did feel kind of quick. And this is the first live stream I can leave up in a bit. Because, like, I haven't screwed up and doxed myself. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take this blue cap off. And rock it like that. Let's put it on the Switch. Switch OLED. You can see the flicker on the camera because of the shutter speed. Just put the dark blue on. It's nice. And then take that white Joy-Con off and put there we go. What you guys think? I think that blue works really nicely. If I turn the screen off. I think that looks nice, personally. Terrific, but MPB has a new interface. Does it? I don't think the old one needed replacing, personally. MPB is a big camera, like second-hand camera place. I haven't bought too much off there. I tend to buy a lot of my camera stuff physically. So, yeah. So yeah. We only went through like 1 battery. Usually we go through both of the batteries. So, I mean, I did charge them up like right before the live stream, so that probably has something to do with it. I spent a fair bit of money on this kind of nice thing, which is going to be doing a lot for the quality of the channel going forward. It's a camera slider, which allows me to get like really nice, smooth, close-up footage. Come on. This box is a pain to open. Ah yes, the M50 battery. The M50's lack of battery. Bloody M50. It's a great camera. I love my M50. But battery life, not brilliant. And Canon's done some funky stuff with lenses of late. A bit of money. Yeah, a bit of money. This is you can tell it's fancy when it's like a white box with like custom foam inserts and the shit. But yeah, this is gonna really bump up the quality of the channel. This is about 270 quid brand new, but I managed to get it for 100 from a guy I didn't know it was. Yeah, I got it for 99 quid, which is an absolute bargain for this. Like, if you look at like the price, because this is a proper Etachrome one, which means there's like motion stuff you can do with it and everything. It's really cool. This one is an older model. I think this one is the... Yeah, this is This is an older model, but it's still really good. That's fucking steel. It's not a terrible deal compared. But yeah, I like it, and I think it's going to really help out the quality of the channel. The first you'll see of this is in the Switch OLED review, which is coming next week. Don't tell anyone. This stays within the people on this live stream. What goes on in the live stream channel stays on the live stream channel. But we're trying to go weekly on the YouTube channel. We're trying. It's not, Hey everyone! What is it? Yeah, we're trying to go weekly on the YouTube channel. Which may or may not happen. Don't hold me on it. It's not an official announcement. Okay, we won't tell. It's not an official announcement just yet. I need to film a few like top 10s and shit just to like have as a like kind of backup. But my last top 10 video I was doing that was supposed to like be short took me a month and a half to edit. Oh, just don't tell Sam. I didn't tell Sam this video was starting. I didn't send it to the boys. You won't hear the end of it. Ugh. I bought Sam like this giant dice because when we went into like the shop, we got an official announcement, 100% guaranteed. Oh no! Oh no! We were weekly back at the start of the channel. The only reason we were able to go weekly at the start of the channel is because those videos were so terrible that they took me less than like 3 hours to edit. I'm trying to speed up my editing process, honestly. But, you know. And with that, I'm going to be ending the live stream pretty soon. I'm gonna like go back to editing basically. But do you like my horrible screwdriver collection? I do. It's a nice. This bag is so cheap it's already poked a hole through the bottom of it. Put it in this one. But yeah, there's no guarantee on that just yet. I want to make a few top 10 videos. But last time, like I said, like a month and a half to edit it. But if I hold myself to weekly, there's a much bigger chance that like we'll actually get weekly. I want to post every Friday. That's the goal, but like I don't know if that's possible, honestly. Ugh. Okay. Now I'm a fucking crab or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to editing. Yay. Bye.